Ask going on there. And at any time, if he had felt he could have said no at any time. And I just wanted
I was happy. We were laughing. We were cracking jokes.
Well, we went, did the show, got off the show, and then it was the long weekend. It started on Thursday was the last day of the week that time. It was the Easter weekend. I go for the long weekend. I come back on Tuesday because Monday was the Easter Monday, and Tuesday I come back. I'm on the show, and I get called into his office. He gets up and he says, they're not happy with your interview last week. I said, who? And they said, this is a message from the top. And I said, who? Telecom? KCHL? Who? Who's not happy with us? Because FM 100, we report to Kumul Telecom, or should I say, well, Telecom, and Telecom obviously is part of KCHL. So I asked, who's happy? And he said, the guys at the top. Now, not at one time did he specify who exactly it was. Even to this day, like I honestly, I have no idea who those people were at the top or who the top was. So he said, it's either going to be you or me. One of us is going to walk. And I told him outright there, and I said, Chief, this is censorship. You can't be doing that to a program like ours. And, I said, well, we'll just have to wait and see. So he calls me in around 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock something, and he says, I'm really sorry, but we've got to suspend you. I've been given the marching orders to suspend you. So I got suspended for 3 weeks without pay, saying that failure to notify of the guests coming in. And I was like, can you specify which particular policy I've breached? Or in my appeal, you haven't specified what policy I've breached, what particular clause, none of that. No company policy, nothing. So I took it on the chin, stayed for about 3 weeks at home. I got suspended for doing an interview on what the show's all about, having open, frank conversations with facts. So that kind of, I think, sparked everything, and people started asking questions. And at that time, when I did give my appeal, and when it became public knowledge that I'd been suspended, Telecom gets up and does a so-called independent investigation. Now, I don't know, the audit team actually did that, so I don't know if you can call it independent if it's coming from employees from Telecom calling me in. Okay, that week, prior to the interview that I went and sat with, I think on Wednesday, that Saturday, I think you posted and you said you're gonna see me. You posted, I said, I'm gonna meet with Cullingan. And then when I came for the meeting, they asked me, did you meet with Governor Bird? And I was like, yeah, I met him on the weekend. That was part of the interview questions. Now, lo and behold, a week later, they go and they take out this whole paid advertisement saying that I breached this, I secretly met with you. And I was like, I'm not a secret.
There's no secret meeting. Because the entire public at the time was like, hey, Governor, are you going to talk to them? Cullingan, look, find out what, and the whole public was behind you. So in responding to the public, we had a public meeting. There's nothing secret about it.
And you even announced on your Facebook page, I'm meeting with this guy.
So the whole country knew we were meeting, and so they decided to call that a secret meeting.
And that's what actually led to my suspension termination. And I'll tell you one thing. During the course of my appeal against my suspension, my appeal against my termination, they never responded to any one of those. Now, I've been just at home contemplating what to do or whatnot. I mean, the legal actions, there's big implications in terms of seeking legal redress. But I've kind of weighed things out, and I've decided not to pursue any legal redress or any legal action in this case, because I've realized that if I do take it before the court, then I can talk about the issue like what we're having this conversation about now. So I thank them for the opportunity that they've given me to actually find a footing in this industry, and allowing me to meet the likes of yourself and other esteemed Papua New Guineans in the career that I've chosen. But in this case, this is just I just thought we'd clear the air on just the first part about it. So, on that note.